Then out of that death, they ain't want nothing else to be said by y'all. They ain't want y'all to have no say so in nothing after they took away y'all throne. I want y'all to have y'all throne back. Fuck that shit. And I thought, and I see now why Oric and Eric and Slick and them used to not like me when I just say that Tank song. I like that Tank song. You deserve. Yeah, I deserve any and everything that happened to me if I'm doing anything behind that woman's back to her and she don't know about it. Shit. When she find out, I deserve whatever she do to my ass. And what I was telling them that they didn't like the part that made them mad about, I said, see, what y'all don't like about I deserve is when I say to y'all, yeah, that other man in y'all shit knocking that shit out. Why you think you knocking some other shit out somewhere else? You deserve that there, dog. When you land there going elsewhere, instead of handling business well, at home, nigga. At home. Because as soon as you go back to that woman with a different stroke than you normally do, that woman's gonna say something is new with this nigga here. So what he doing new? And that's how niggas always get in trouble. Because it always brings something different home that they didn't try on the other person. Before they tried on what? They first their own lover. Ain't that crazy? And then don't say they in the meeting a woman that got some new tricks. Next thing you know, you trying to trick on the woman that you with. Or getting in trouble there. Getting in trouble. Yeah, girlfriend. Like, see, I've been around. I've been passed around girlfriends. Oh, I feel like a Tonka toy at one time. But then I told you about the mind, girlfriend. Mind is all that matters. Once you realize we all matter. That's why we got a mind to matter with. So with that mind that matters, I told you when I first got paralyzed, first thing I had to find out is my motherfucking dick still works. And that was that day my mom said, boy, there's something wrong with you. She said, you can't walk and you worry about that. I said, see, with not being able to work and that not work too, I got something to worry about. See, walking, back say walking is it is what it is. That is. But not having a man that do what a man not have a man that do what a man's part that a man's part supposed to do. Nah, that's a little different right there. That's a little different right there. Once my shit did what it do, I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm cool. Like, because two, you gotta live there and think about two. What did I do to deserve this shit? First of all, I drank and I drove. I'm glad nobody didn't die in that shit. But second of all, after you, I said, well, shit. 9 times 10, I ain't gonna find no good pussy like deep pussy. So, if I would become a sex toy for her and didn't shoot off, ooh, I'll be a bad motherfucker. Girlfriend, it ended up happening. Just like that, just like that, it ended up happening.
So what? Because you don't ejaculate, that means what? You stay erect longer
I
and
stayed,
stuff?
I stayed right long, and like I said again, until she to do a fucked up position and bend my shit, and it's almost like it'll get shocked and then start to going down.
Yeah, that's why they say you pinch the tip, like when you want the penis to go down, pinch
Yeah,
the tip of the
yeah,
penis.
all that crazy shit. That's how I came to the conclusion of knowing that the damn thing ain't nothing but a little muscle. I think I told you about it. I went to the hospital one time, shit, playing with that fucking Viagra once, and then dealing with some deep woman once. I didn't know she was that big. God damn. Why she looked like some kind of horse dick. I said, what the fuck wrong with my shit? So I went to the hospital. She said, no, 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 it just overextended itself. Because I was like, how you gonna put that in the diaper? Yeah, dude, it is what it is.
Oh, and why are you stupid? Because that's the way it's happening. Like,
G,
fight over John, not them, and you.
like I said, G, that's the truth that's in me and you. Shit, I gotta stay touching it. Shit, gotta keep touching it, fucker. That's the spark of being in this motherfucker. Shit, I gotta keep a sense of humor. All this bad shit be happening to me. Goddamn, especially when these motherfuckers be turning off every fucking thing. That's the one that be tripping my head off. When they'll turn off, I'm talking, when I say everything, G, even my motherfucking phone. And it's like, now what, nigga? Now what? And I'll be like, bitch, I know I ain't alone. Fuck, I ain't gonna go crazy because y'all cutting off the shit that y'all can control. Fuck y'all. And then start laughing and start smoking some weed. Gee, you can't worry about something that you can't control, baby girl. All you can do is worry about telling the truth. That's it. That's all, baby. Because, like I said again, any and everybody else that's around you that don't know you or the truth that's in them too, they trying to get something from you, get over on you, but they gonna get you. Because that's what they doing, because that's what they was taught to do, baby. And that's what's bad about the life we live in. Because see, we're living life like a person treat a dog. Boy, do you know how good the life we live with all of us? Because a motherfucker see a motherfucking dog hopping with that one little leg, trying to get somewhere, and pull over, pick that little dog up, and bring him to the motherfucking vet. See what I'm saying? But then they see that man with that one little leg in that wheelchair, talking about, give me $0.25, and if roll past him and push water on him, squish, squish. Like he wasn't even there. And again, that's the human for you. Back to where y'all, Queen Bee. Fuck the damn bees. Know what to do the ants. Know what to do the humans. All out of order. Stupid too. We so stupid to the point where we past stupid. We are super type of fucking stupid. I'm sorry to say it like that. But we are super type of fucking stupid. Because you don't want to listen to what we say, and we don't want to listen to what you say. And nobody don't want compromise in the middle. Ain't that something? Everybody constantly knocking heads on what they trying to say, and most of the shit don't make no what sense. So I know I never know it all, G, but I know what I need to know. And I'm trying to tell you, I'm listening. But that's all I do. I'm like that fly on the wall. I'm always listening to people like yourself. Because I want to know if y'all really know who y'all ought to be talking about shit. But most people don't even know who they are to be talking about some shit that somebody else doing. You don't even know what you doing. Shit. But I know exactly what I was doing when I was getting ready to start legal aid before though, G. Oh, I was concentrating on that shit there, boy. When I say concentrate on that there, nigga, I was actually writing shit on paper and shit. Didn't even know I was writing, but I was living and copying shit. Do you hear me? Nigga, I was getting prepared to go to the dozen to go and dealing with these motherfuckers. Because I knew one thing about the truth now that I know and living it. It made sense. This motherfucking legal system, that shit don't make no fucking sense as far as we living in this shit. You can't tell me it do. Because the truth that's within me and you and them too shouldn't make them know better than live there and put me in jail for some shit that I didn't do. And they know that there. Come on, taking my freedom away because what? They don't want me saying nothing? Or they don't want me doing nothing? They want me isolated where they can what? Monitor my ass? That's fucked up. But if them bitches came in my door right now and took me out of here, ooh, all you and my sister and everybody can do is bitch about that shit. Because they can lay up there and say I did any kind of shit that they want to say I did and then show some what? Some fucking evidence too. Ain't that something? But then I gotta do what? I gotta get a court appointed attorney if I couldn't afford one, which we already know we'll get one afford, but still in all. We'll get one that we'll afford, but if they all in the shit together, that bitch will sell us out after he get paid from us and stuff. See what I'm saying? I'd do better going to that motherfucker defending my own motherfucking self. And oh, that'll be the fun part right there. Defending my own self against a lie that I can prove that they lying because they gotta put me there. You heard? Shit. That would be hilarious. Cause I would be smooth. Ooh. I'll be clean as a clap doctor rolling up in that motherfucker. And my words would be precise. And I would look, and I had you right there when I chop up one of them. Soon as I chop it up, yo, G, he meant this, Yana. And then I'll be like, you got it, Yana? Thank you, Yana. Now back to the point at hand. All y'all a bunch of lying motherfuckers. Yep, starting off with you, Mr. Judgy man. Shit. Or with nothing for you to call me a liar. You got to prove that point. I said, well, were you or were you not a lawyer at one point? Yes, I liar. Oh man. Gee, I slammed his own hand with them. Liar. Liar. Man, she boy, I tell that fucking court of fire, boy, to be like, what they call it there, a fiend is coming out the fucking fire on their ass. And then I'll be up there and stand up and say, order in my court. Oh, shit, man, boy, whole court on them. And that bitch will be saying, order in my court. I said, bitch, I just said that. Oh, that judge be on fire, boy. This shit, motherfucker cursing me in my own court. Bitch, this ain't your court, bitch. This is my court, bitch. And this ain't no motherfucking ship, bitch. And you ain't a dock, motherfucker. So how you gonna be worshiping and watching over me, bitch? This ain't no merchant motherfucking law, funky fucker. So I already know you done made up this bullshit. I'm the common motherfucking man, bitch. I'm not your fictional character that y'all funky fuckers made into existence when my mom didn't know better when she signed my birth certificate over to you funky fuckers. No, I know all that shit. Yeah, but all that bullshit. And if we can get hold of our sovereignty money, ooh, girlfriend, you already rich. And you definitely rich now that you're coming back into yourself. Like I told you, the truth is the truth, and that's all you got. That's what you're born with. Until they what teach you to be the fucking lie, they need you to keep the fucking lie going. And that's exactly what they did when I told you they made up them 5 funky ass fucking words for our ass. By now, I done said it enough times. You know what the 5 words are. Can I hear them? I'm just saying. Just see if you tell me. I'm listening. What the 5 words is. Ain't that cool? Ain't that? Yeah, okay, because see, they writing, they writing, they fucked up in not a natural order. You see, make believe, understand, faith, hope. You see, they in it fucked up ass order that they made them into being for you and me too. You got me? But see, like I said again, when you look at yourself and start thinking for yourself, with yourself, you're gonna realize how much the truth is already in you. Because I'm gonna ask you the question, and it's simple. And I don't know if I asked you before, but I'm gonna ask you now. Does it make sense? Or is it the truth? Do you or do you not need to know what you're doing?
Yeah, you should.
Oh, right. Then it ain't nothing in the middle or around that depth, right or wrong. Either you know or you don't know, right or wrong.
Yeah.
So,
No, you don't know.
all
Yeah.
right, all right. So if you know or you don't know, and the truth is in knowing, so therefore you need to question any and everything that don't make sense to you. Because the sense is already in you to make sense out of living life. So when somebody tell you some shit, it better make sense, or it's not right. Because the sense is already right in you. Hello, that's why you born the truth, 100%. To know that the percentage is you knowing the truth that's in you, the creator within the creation. That's your percentage, right there. That's it. That's all. That's all it is. Raw creativity. Cause you ain't nothing but the wind, baby girl, but you that good wind. I keep trying to tell you that you better realize who you are, shit. You love the rental suit, the pure love, cause you are the woman that do what it do. You make a nigga feel good when he just touch you and look at your ass. God damn it. But y'all out y'all fucking off, y'all out y'all fucking mind. That's right. Yeah. But I know better. And you know better now. And you can't say I ain't told you so. Yeah. Because again, you can't tell me that you don't feel better knowing what you know now that was already waiting when you realize for yourself. Can't tell me you don't feel better doing some of it, because you still a little free. You still a little feel yourself. But don't worry,
Yeah.
you gonna get there. You gonna get there.
Yeah.
You might want to play with yourself before you go play with yourself with that man. I
Right.
ain't lying.
Right. Sure enough.
I ain't lying.
Sure.
Shit, I ain't lying.
Yeah.
Cause on the real, you fuck around and ain't no shocking your ass, and next thing you know, you back where you was a long time ago. It ain't funny though. It ain't funny. Love. I keep up. Okay, that's the video, girl. Cause it ain't funny. It ain't funny. Cause it happens. It is what it is. It ain't hard to happen. That's what I tell him deep. Say, can't be playing with no woman to love, knowing that you can touch that spot, and then it's over with your ass. If you talk about you were playing, she ain't playing now. It ain't funny though, but you can't deal with a woman when a woman gets scorned.
Nope. You can't.
When she deal with revenge different way than a man do. I'm
Sure
trying to tell
do.
you. I'm trying to tell you. I told him that bitch put me down the wheel. I'm down steps in the wheelchair. I know one thing, John. You can't be playing around with these women. You know you can't walk. Them bitches don't care. Don't care. When
They
feelings get
sure
in,
don't.
when feelings get involved, they see you like them all. Wheelchair or not, nigga. Don't think they gonna feel no sympathy for your
Right.
ass. Shit,
Right.
I ain't not that one. I don't play with them. And then when I knew too that I can last longer than a woman can too, knowing that they ain't nothing but a muscle and do what they do, it was like I was having fun too until that little ordeal and other ordeals happened too. When I saw that the woman didn't give a fuck me being in a wheelchair or not, it'll hurt me. I was like, oh no. Just like I said about go linebacker. You dig? After seeing her and me going outside, she came in here with them eyes glassy like she was ready to kill something, like I took away her best friend or some shit. Man, all I could see was, yeah, he let this woman come back around. You talking about she's sorry. Something else happened with y'all a long time ago. You still can't remember what it really was. But you come around, you saying she's sorry. You already did something with her once. Now it's the second time. And the third time is not no charm. You're gonna fuck around and be in your closet in some bucket with some lime around your ass. So you better leave this crazy bitch alone before she fuck around and kill your ass.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. You alright. You gotta do me like that. Shit. Well, that's a Nexus strike. Sorry.
These say when I used to come around and join, she used to get mad when I used to be around you. I say, I wasn't like that. Yeah, it was.
When what?
D said when she used to come around here, my used to not here, other place, and my used to be there. She said that she used to act funny with her too when I was around me. I said, nah, it wasn't like that. Yeah, it was. She said, so what you did that girl? I ain't that girl nothing. She said, we don't act like
Girl.
that. We don't act like that there. You had to do a something, John. So I ain't do that woman nothing unless she lived and did me something after getting drunk and had her little ball in my room. You know, 'cause she did. She was around me a lot like that there, but nah, I think I remember that. But anyway, can't feel, so you never know. Shit, dog. I think I told you when I got bit by a spider by my dad's house, and
Yeah.
yeah, and that spider put that killed my ass, but it didn't. That when I knew that it is what it is. When I see that I got a unique immune system, it is what it is. When I think about look how I end up getting that motherfucker. I did not know that that was the sewer, the canal. I didn't. I didn't know that was the sewer we were swimming in. I didn't until a while. Later on, I start seeing white shit on the top of the canal. And I was like, what that white shit is? Then after a while, man, it's toilet paper. Oh, that's a real canal. Oh. After that, there, no more, never no more. I wasn't even jumping over that bitch no more. I'm serious. Hey, girl, I ain't want to be nowhere around. Look at me like that.
I know you're serious.
Man. But hey, I got like look, I got some endurance out of it. Shit, my motherfucking body got immune to a lot of different shit because I was in the shit for real. Ain't that bitch? I was in the shit for real, getting all in my mouth. Oh, that's too much to think about that. That's why I say, if you winded in that water during Hurricane Katrina and you still living today, you're a soldier. Put your rag on. Put your rag on. Put your rag on, girlfriend. Do you hear me? If you know anybody that was in that water doing that Katrina bullshit, take your hat off to them, salute that motherfucker, hug that motherfucker, shake their hand, do something to let that person know you survived some shit. And I ask you, do you know what I mean by they survived some shit?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm saying, do you really know what I mean by they survived some shit?
That shit that was in the water, they survived that shit.
There you go. There you go. Because I don't know if you really know how much shit was in that water, but I'm gonna give you.
Oh, I mean, I can only imagine. I don't know, no, but my common sense tell me,
Ooh,
because just by what we had experienced, along with the piss, the shit, you have dead bodies in it, just all the shit the shit,
now what?
literally,
Hey,
get from the end
hey,
that you talking about, we didn't do it. Yeah,
okay,
some
okay,
shit,
but G,
trip,
but G,
shitty
but
water,
G, but G,
literally,
but G,
literally.
listen to me carefully, baby. You ain't you just said the not even much a pinky finger of the shit that I'm talking about that you was in.
Okay, well, what else you talking about?
Everything that was in Home Depot, everything was in the pharmaceutical. Do you see what I'm saying? You was
Yeah, I mean,
you
everything,
you was mixed with the medication. You was mixed with
everything,
the raid. You was mixed with the roach. The what they call it there, the rat on pellets and
everything.
everything, girlfriend. Ooh, you survived. You was a bad motherfucker. You get me? They can sing their own fucking song. I'm sorry to say it though. They can sing their own fucking song. You a bad motherfucker. If you live out after being in that there, getting subject to that going in your mouth and then and on your body, we talking about the diesel oil, the gas, the oil, all the oil. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I used to see that on top of the board. I was like, what
And gee,
the
they they got some they got some oil that live there and collagerate, whatever you call it, shit, and it end up being an eating organism. It eats shit. So I'm like, oh, just imagine that shit getting on your skin, eating it. Woo, woo. They some super motherfucker. So that's when you know you're supposed to be here. You can we can say somebody went through some shit like that, so try that shit like that. But that was some gangster shit there. Then to say that they was doing all that killing after that shit, and then they gonna say no, nobody ain't say nothing about no martial law. Nigga, you heard martial law on TV. Nobody ain't never say nothing about no martial law. And didn't Ray Hagen go to jail for that? G?
Oh, oh,
Ray Hagen,
Vegas,
Ray
Renegade.
Hagen, yeah.
Oh, he,
Toxic evil extraordinaire. Didn't that funky
yep.
fucker go to jail for all the money he stole dealing with that Katrina thing? I said, boy, that kind of hurts there.
Yeah, well,
Motherfucker
I
sweet
mean, it
going
hurts
down.
that he did it to us, but
Yeah, he beat,
that's
yeah, but I'm just saying,
niggas still used to be smart enough to get away with
yeah,
shit.
I said to beat somebody down when they down. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
I know you're a sneaky motherfucker and you do a lot of stealing and shit. But when it gets to that point where somebody's really feeling that shit, man, you put a little and you like say that greed and all that shit to the side and use your morals for a change. Just for that. Shit. Shit. Again, you think they said that same thing using mortals when it came down to coronavirus in that shot? Hell to the nigga, no. Cause them funky fuckers made money off the masks to the point where they started making masks with designs on. Do you hear me? So it's like it was a plan, already plotted and planned all the way in China when I used to see them in China with those masks on before they got here. I don't know if you remember that, dear.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's all they wore in China because of they smog. Some shit they had a bag with smoke in their shit.
Yep.
So like I say again, where did all the masks come from? Ha ha, they didn't come from here. Nah. So we we made China sweatshops that make the masses get rich. You dig? Because we wasn't making masses here until they lived in okay for us to make the masses here. And I say, boy, y'all, they spoil. One thing about us, we some sneaky cheeky bitches on the radar. We some sneaky cheeky bitches. Cause look how that Donald Trump did them with the terrorists and shit. But that's to go show you how much we was beating ourselves. He wouldn't have been able to rule over them with the terrorists if we wasn't giving them shit almost free. Right or wrong. The terrorist shit wouldn't have worked if we wouldn't have been giving them more than what they were supposed to be getting.
Yep, exactly.
So like I said again, it ain't no rocket motherfucking science. All you gotta do is think about this shit and it's gonna come to your mind. But most people ain't thinking about this shit because they don't even know they got a real fucking hand in this shit when you look at what's backing that money? They ain't never thought about that one. Nigga, cause if you ain't got nothing backing your money up, what happens if your dollar fails? That's when shit get really real. Did you hear what I said? Nigga, you think now you can't leave this bitch unless you get you a pass to leave out this bitch. Shit. You gonna be like this here. No, please don't put me out of here. Please don't put me out of here. Because this the only place where your dollar gonna be spent. So they throw your ass out of the United States after the dollar collapsed. Your ass would be up Chick Creek without a paddle somewhere else. And again, I know you saw it just like I saw it, but a lot of people wasn't seeing it when they were giving people shit money free. When they was coming on there giving the advertisement this how you can get this much money for any injury that you got. You don't have to work no more. We can pay you. Uncle Sam say we can take you off of that. That bullshit. Man, they were giving them motherfucking people more money than I get. And some of these motherfuckers ain't never worked before. That's the bullshit. I worked to the point where I should have been getting Social Security to make sure to secure my young lady, which I ain't even had to do that security my motherfucking self. And this motherfucker don't realize how hard that shit was, getting the little change that I was getting. Them little $35 a month that they wanted to give John T was that's ludicrous. Shit. Fuck she gonna do with that?
Right.
God dog it. So I made sure that I gave $100 and if I would have had bank statements for that shit, I still didn't get my motherfucking stimulus check neither. I just thought about that there. Oh, I remember now why I stopped thinking about that. That shit started giving me a headache. Oh, yeah. You know why it gave me a headache, G? Because they took my stimulus check saying that I owed money for child support. So when I gave them my bank statements and everything, they told me, well, file for your own income tax. I mean, file for that check in your income tax, and you're gonna automatically get it. I called the people up to file it. They said, you already know you can't file no taxes. I said, well, why they told me they did? They were just trying to get you off the phone. So I said, so my stimulus check that they sent me to me to have that y'all took for me not paying child support, but I showed that I paid my child support. So y'all owe me that money. And that man said, get what the man told me, G. That man said, you'll get it. I said, when? And the phone hung up. And I go to show you again, G. Who do we call when we get fucked over like that? Nobody. Cause you think I didn't call the FBI after that? Yes, I did.
Right.
Yes,
So
I did. I
let me
did.
call you back, baby. See what fucking way I'm supposed to be going with this GPS.
All right, love.
All right, baby. Is this place over?